So now in this class, we are going to talk about Cartesian product and we'll try to solve some questions on joins. So previously in the previous class, we have tried to learn about inner join, left join, right join, and full outer join. Now this class is going to be little tricky because see, even if you have learned a lot about of joins, people who are asking questions in interviews try to trick you. They'll ask you questions that are very simple, but you will not be able to answer to them. So now in this class, we are trying to learn those kind of questions, how to solve those kind of problems. So now in this class, I have created a table A and a table B. In the both the tables, I have only a single column, which is ID, and I have dropped that column into an integer data type. Now I'm trying to enter values in the table A. At the same time, I'm going to insert values in the table B. So I will write insert into B. I will put values here and I will try to put a value 1, value 2, value 2 again, value 1, value 3, 3, 8, 9, and 10. Now I'll try to create these two tables first. I've clicked on execute. These tables are created. Now I'll click on this. So now these two tables have values in them. Now I'll try to write a select query for them. Select a star from A and select a star from B. If all of you have done my previous class and if not have seen the recording, this question is for all of you. So as you are seeing here, these are the two tables. Table A has these values and table B has these values. If you are not able to see these values, please zoom a bit. I'm zooming a bit. So now these are the values. Now I'm going to write a query for you. Select star from A, join B on A dot ID column is equal to B dot ID column. This is my query. So tell me, which query is this? Is this query is for which kind of join? Inner join. You all know that this query is for inner join. Now, what will be the result of this query? So I want how many number of rows I will get after running this query. How many number of rows I will get after running this query? Please tell me the answer, all of you.
which have a common IDs.
Please try to tell the answer in the chat box if possible. So Vikas Mishra is saying we will get 4 rows. Any answer from other person? Akshay is saying we'll get 12 rows. Senthil is saying 10 rows. Prachi is saying 10 rows. Okay. So let's try to understand how many rows we will get. So I will try to run this query. Any other people who wants to answer, please answer. I want all of you to be interactive in the class. You know that I am giving my 100% energy in the class. So I want your 100% energy as well. So let's try to run this. So the answer is 10 rows. So Tisha has given answer 9 and Prachi has given 10. Vikas has given 4. Akshay has given 12. Now Vikas, can you turn on your mic if possible?
Yeah, hello Durgesh. See, actually, I was thinking that it will return the value on those common rows only.
Okay. Vikas, tell me, for example, if one is a row in first table, if one, there is a value one in the row. Now, this value one is common to how many values in the top column B? Like how many values in the column B this value is similar to?
I guess there was two ones on I mean column B. Uh,
There are four ones in column B. So this single value is similar to how many values? One,
so
two,
that
three,
that
four.
will compare with all those four ones,
Okay.
and all
So
those four will be I mean appear in the result.
okay. So no worries, Vikas. You can turn off your mic and I will explain you how we have to solve these kind of questions. And this is the scenario that in which people fail a lot. See, whenever you are working in a company, in the company's data or in the data by which you are doing the analysis for the company or for the business, at the same point of time, that data is not so good. You will not get the data in like primary key format every time. There will be duplicacy in data. There will be lot of duplicacy in data. And if there is duplicacy at that same point of time, Cartesian product is something that you have to focus on. So now I will tell you how these kind of questions are answered, and I can guarantee you 90% of people will get this question in your interview. I can guarantee on this. I can bet on this. So now let's try to solve this, and please try to understand every one of you. So now first question is, and you all have to give me the answer. What are the common values? Like what are the values which are in both the tables? Just tell me those values which are present in both the tables. 1, comma 2, comma 3. Correct. Now, first, we have to take care of matching values only. So 1, comma 2, comma 3 are the matching values. We will take care of these values only. Now, at the second step, what we have to do is, see, first we'll try to end the stories of all these 1, 2, and 3. So we'll start with ending the story of 1. So now this 1 is part of the table A. This 1 is matching with how many ones in the table B? Tell me fast. This one. So this single one is matching with four ones in the table B, which means four row, four rows for the first one that we have encountered. Now this one is matching with how many ones in the table B? Again, four rows for this one. Oh, sorry. Wait. I was literally okay. I am explaining you on solution. I have to explain you on answer. Now this was the question. Okay. So now first we'll try to end the story of one. So these are the two tables. So now this one is matching with how many ones in the table B? Two. So for this first one, we have two rows in the output. Now for this one, how many rows are matching in the table B? Again two. Now the chapter of one is over. See, now these two ones are completed, which means the chapter of one is over. Remove this one from here. Now, let's talk about 2. So for this 2, how many matching rows are there in the table B? 2, correct? For again this 2, how many rows are matching? 2. So till now we have got 8 rows and the chapter of 2 is also over. So now for last 3, how many rows are matching with this 3 from the second table? 2. And you at the end, you know that inner join only takes care of matching records. So now what is the number of records that we will get now? 10. So that's why 10 is the answer. Is everybody clear? And I can explain you this in a more better way. So just you don't have to do this much also. Just try to count here how many ones are there, and just try to count here how many ones are there, and just multiply them. So there are 2 ones in the table A, and there are 2 ones in the table B, which means for 1 we will get 4 records. That's why it is known as Cartesian product. Now again for the 2, we have 2 rows in the table A and 2 rows in the table B, which is 4 records again. And for the last 3, we have 1 row in the table 1 and 2 rows in the table 2, which is answer 2, which is overall giving you 10 records. I hope everybody is clear now. Is there anyone who is not able to understand like what I have told you currently? If you have any doubt, you can ping in the chat box. If you want to answer, like get answer of your doubt by speaking, I can turn on your mic as well. If no confusion, then let's move to the second point. So now this time I am going to write left join here. So now tell me what will be the answer for left join? How many rows will be there for left join? Okay, so everybody is giving me answer as 13. Anyone else? Okay, Mansi is giving answer as 9. Okay. So Mansi, can you please turn on your mic? Mansi, it is possible for you to turn on your mic?
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, nice. Okay, just give me a minute. Soumya, I will give you this answer also. Wait. So now, Mansi, tell me, first you have to identify what are the matching values in both the tables.
1, 2, and 3.
Now for 1, 2, and 3, how many number of
Yes.
records you will get for 1?
You got 2.
For 1, I told you now, how many ones are there?
4.
2.
4. 4.
4 records for 1, correct. How many records you will get for 2? This 2.
8.
How many 2s are there? 2.
2.
How many 2 are
Yes.
there? 2. So 2 into 2, how much is it? 4.
4. Okay.
Now for this 3, how many records you will get? How many 3 are there?
1.
How many 3 are there?
2.
1 into 2.
2.
So for these matching values, you are getting 10 records. So now, after the matching values, if I have done left join, after the
Yes.
matching values, what values are seen? The non-matching values from the left table. So now,
Yes, that is
once you,
5, 6,
which
7.
is correct. So for 5, 6, 7, what you will get? You will get something like this: 5 comma null,
Null.
6 comma null, and 7 comma null. But these values that are 5 comma null, 6 comma null, 7 comma null are rows only. So in overall, they are giving me how many rows? 3 rows.
13.
So total number of rows will be 13 rows.
13.
Is this clear to all of you? Let's see. Soumya, I will answer your question. Don't worry. Okay. Now after this, I will try right join. Now tell me how many rows will be there for right join. This time, the people who have given me the correct answer will not give the answer in the chat box. And all the people who are not giving me answers, I can directly pull you and you can have to speak in front. So,
13.
Yeah, okay. Who is giving me the answer?
Yeah, I'm giving the answer.
Yeah,
Pankaj.
Pankaj. Okay. So, Pankaj, the answer is 13.
13.
Okay, let's run it. So, yeah, correct. So the same concept works here also, because for matching rows, we have only 10 records, 10 rows. But 8, 9, 10 are the rows that are not matching. So 3 for them, which is again 13 number of rows. Now the last thing is full outer join. So now tell me, what will be the value for full outer join?
16.
16. Correct. So 10 for matching. Now from the left table non-matching, and from the right table again non-matching. So which is 16 rows. I hope this concept is clear to everyone. Is this clear to all of you? Now let's take one more example. So what I will do now is, I will drop these both of the tables. I will drop table and table. Drop table A. And I will write drop table B. So why we are using this drop? Because what will drop do is, drop will entirely remove these tables from the database. So I'm writing drop table A. I hope it will not, yeah, okay. And drop table B. And now this time I'm inserting some null records here. So I'm inserting null, comma, null. Now this question will become more tricky. And let's again run this. Now you people have to tell me how many records I will get for inner join. How many records you'll get for inner join? Take your time, just take 1 minute and try to answer me. Those who want this query also, I'm giving you this query as well in the chat box. Tell me how many rows will be there for inner join. Okay. So Akshay is saying me the answer 10. Any other answers from anyone? Give me any answer. If it is correct or not, don't worry. Give me the answer. Deepak is giving me answer 18. Senthil is giving me 10. See, that is the see, Senthil. Why I am taking out your name? Because you have learned this thing from my video, and you have only learned that much that I have teached in the video. So that's, see, whenever you are in a learning process, you have to be like a person. The things that I have told you, those are good things, but try to create something more by yourself. So now let's see the answer, what we are getting. Everybody was wrong.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, this is Akshay from Akshay side. You have run, I think, outer join query.
Okay, wait. Sorry. Let me do a inner join. That's my fault. No worries. Yeah, inner join. So now we are getting 10 rows. Oh, I'm sorry. Basically, I was running. Okay. I'll tell who has given the correct answer. Thanks, Akshay. I was like in the
Welcome.
wrong way.
Welcome, Durkesh.
Okay. So let's. Okay, 10 people have given 10 as an answer. Only, I think, Deepak is saying my answer 18 was correct. I had Deepak, the answer was 19 already, and that was for full outer join. But yeah, Mank has given the correct answer. Senthil has given the correct answer. Alexander has given the correct answer. Akshay also has given me the correct answer. So Akshay, tell me like why this null value is not considered here? Tell me.
Hi, Durgesh.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, because is null is nothing but like it is an absence of value. It doesn't we cannot it's like it's not it is any value and it's the different
Correct.
null value.
Correct. Correct. So basically, null is not a value. Null is an empty space. So it is like there is a space, but no value is there inside that space. But now if I do a left join, tell me what will be the answer if I do a left join. Let me show you the values again. The answer is 15. Now tell me why we are getting 15.
Durgesh, can you show once against the data of the table?
Okay. Okay, I'm showing you once again. Okay, this is the data. Yeah, this is the data. I will show you. Okay, so this is the values here. It is very simple now. Why you are getting 15?
Yes, it's very simple.
Yeah, the same thing. Only two additional rows are there because these are two already null rows in the table. So don't get confused why I have asked this question, because I have told you this matching values get multiplicated. That's why I'm just thinking like, for example, if you are doing an inner join and if you are multiplying these two values with a single null, then you will end up with getting two more records. That is a tricky thing here. So that's why I told you that we don't have to do it like this. If null is there, null is basically not a value. It's something like an empty space and we don't have to consider it in an inner join. Is this clear to all of you till here?
Yes, Durgesh.
Okay, so Sonali is saying, please repeat. Sonali, I am saying that, for example, if you are doing an inner join here, you know that inner join will only keep track of matching records. And you know that 1, 2, and 3 are matching. And for 1, 2, and 3, we are getting total number of 10 records. Now, if a null value is introduced here, what people think is this null value is also matching with this null value in the table B. And what they will do is they will see that two null values are here and one null value is here. They will multiply this 2 into 1 and will give two more extra rows in inner join. But we don't have to look into these null values in inner join, because these null are not values. These are like empty space, which means like there is a space, but there's nothing inside that space, no value inside that space. That's why we don't have to multiply 2 into 1 for getting ending up with two more rows. The answer will be 10 rows for the inner join. And I'm very happy that 45 people have joined and still till now 45 people are here, which means you are the people who have like patience and you want to understand SQL. Thank you very much for being in the class. Now, let's talk about some questions. Before that, I will tell you about something about cross join. So, for example, if I have written something like this.
407 is also okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the air condition was a problem. 407. It wasn't working. Josh put in the system yesterday.
Okay. Now, if I have written select star from A cross join B. If I have written something like this, you know that what are the values here in A and B, I will show you. So let me make this size 135 because it's creating a trouble for me. And let me show you the values. Now, who will tell me the answer for this cross join? See, these are the two tables. And I have written this query correct or not. Do I have to include any join condition? See, this question was asked to me in company named Indium Software. That is a good company and they are offering a good package. And they asked me this question, like, do we have to add any join condition here? Tell me, what do you think? Do we have to add any join condition?
Should be the 80 records and condition is true.
Okay. So let's see. So join condition, we don't need any join condition. You are saying this thing. So there are 100 rows. So at any point of time, cross join is basically a very simple thing. See, I will tell you what is cross join. So let me short this thing. So let me short this order by ID, a.id. See, cross join is a very simple concept. Cross join, for example, if we have a value 1, 2, 3 here, and if we have a value 2 and 3 here, it will be like 1 will get related with this, 1 will get related with this 3 also. 2 will get related with this 2, and 2 will get related with this 3 also. 3 will get related with this 2, and 3 will get related with this 3 also. No logic, just direct multiplication, one to many relationship. So at any point of time, if you are using cross join, you don't have to write any join condition. So the agenda of telling you cross join right now was key. Whenever you are getting a question in an interview about cross join, they will ask you like, what will be your join condition? See, many of the time, if people tell you that do a cross join B, it is very simple for you to do a directly cross thing, even if you don't know the concept. But just to make you clear, whenever you are using a cross join, you don't need any join condition. Till now, everybody is clear.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello.
Can I ask one thing?
Yeah, please ask.
Order by A.id means, sir?
Order by a.id. I am doing this much because I just want to show you what is the I want to show you these things in order. It's simple like a order by in the query. This order by is this order by is not related to the cross join condition. This order by is basically ordering the result set that we are getting here. So we are getting this result set, and after that, order by will what it is doing is by the ID column from the A table, it is ordering everything.
Okay,
And
understood,
when
understood.
and when it is ordering everything, null will get ordered first. So empty gets value gets first in the order. Is this clear to all of you?
Okay, okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, welcome.
I just want to know that one question, that if someone asks us that how many joins in a SQL, so can
Okay.
we include the cross join,
No. So if people are asking you how many joins are there in SQL, tell them only 4 kind of them. The perfect answer will be कि we have 4 type of joins in SQL, but other than this, we have joins like self join, cross join, natural join, and like self, 3 other type of joins. But the answer will be very simple. Ki we have 4 kind of joins: inner, outer, left, and right.
Okay.
Cross join is also a kind of join. But if you are giving a standard definition, at that point of time, you have to talk about only 4 kind of joins. Clear?
What are the other joins you are talking about? Cross join, self join, and outer join.
And natural join.
Natural join. Okay.
Yeah,
See,
I have one doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just telling that if you are not writing the order by a.id, will it be
Okay.
showing any error?
No. It will not show any error.
Okay, can you please show the output without
Okay.
writing?
I was doing this just because I want to show the answer in the ordered way. It will not give me any error.
I have one more question.
Yeah.
Suppose in a table, apart
Okay.
from ID, another column is there. Suppose name, and another column, suppose name, address, something. Suppose
Okay.
if you are applying cross join over here, so
Okay.
what will be the output? Now, though only ID column is
Same,
there for that
same.
purpose.
I got your question. So for example, in the first table, there are 2 columns. 1, Durgesh, and 2, what is your name?
Yeah, my name is Shomo.
Okay, let's write ABC. I will be wrong in spelling, that's why I'm not writing. So yeah, this is the first table which has 2 kind of values. And now this is the second table in which values are only 1 and 2. According to cross join, you are joining this one with this one because condition will be based on ID, but the output will be 1 Durgesh 1, 1 Durgesh 2, 2 ABC 1, 2 ABC 2.
Okay, got it.
Clear? If there are more than 2 rows, 3 rows, then also the output will be in the same manner. Is this clear to you, bro?
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Any other
Thank you.
questions from anyone? Because after this, we're going to solve questions on 4 kind of joins, and that will be little tricky questions. See, Sonali, natural join is natural join, self join. These are all kind of joins that we have, that people have named them. See, if you will write natural join here, it will not show you anything. If you write self join here, self join is also, see, this self is different. See, self join, natural join, these are basically dependent on the scenarios in what we are doing. Self join is basically when a table is joined with itself. So for example, there's a table A, and I have written table A again. Then this is known as a self join, in which a single table is joined with the same table. You don't have to worry about self join, natural join, all these things here. Self join is basically a part of your advanced SQL. And right now we are moving towards advanced SQL. After joins, we'll have case when, then we have subquery CT, case self joins, and then window functions. So right now, focus on the things that I'm telling you. If there is something specific, I will tell you myself. Clear? Okay. So now let's talk about sub questions. So I will write select star from customers and select star from orders. So suppose, for example, what if we give condition in cross join? See, we don't have to give any condition in cross join. Okay, let's giving you answer of your question. Suppose I have written on a dot id for you only, b dot id. What do you think? What will be the output? This query will give any output, yes or no?
It will not give out.
See, it will not give any output because on is not considered here. Now, for example, we have three tables. Now, this is a question that I'm going to ask you for just for knowledge purpose. For example, we have three tables here, or customers, orders, and order details. And now if we want to see columns of all these three tables, like for example, if I want to see the values of all these three tables in this much screen only, what I will do? I want to see values of all these three tables in this much screen. So what I will do is I will write a top condition here. If you are MySQL person, then you have to write limit. Why I'm doing this? Because I want to see all the columns here in the single output. So now let's run this. So now you are able to see three tables here. Everybody is able to see three tables?
Yes.
Nice. Okay, so now I will give you the query. Like I will give you the question how what you have to solve. So now I want the top selling product Let's start with a small, simple one. This is my question. How many of you are able to understand what I have written here?
Sir, I have a question over here. So
Okay.
you want the customer name, right? So you
Yeah.
want for first name and last name also, or only first name required?
No. I will tell you once again. I want top 5 customers, which means I only want top 5 customer IDs.
Okay, ID. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay. Who will tell me this answer?
Durgesh, date enter is the date of join.
Yeah, so basically, date entered. This date entered is the thing when customer has joined. Who will solve this question? Anyone who wants to like try this question?
Durgesh, actually, we want to implement a three joins on customer ID is equal to then we take a order ID
See.
and
Let's what is your name?
Pankaj.
Okay, Pankaj, let's break the question. I will ask this question, like I will ask 2 to 3 questions from you, and that will help everyone to create answer. First question is, we have 3 tables in front. You have 3 tables in front of you. And in 3 tables, how these 3 tables are interconnected? These tables are interconnected based on, first 2 tables are interconnected on the basis of customer ID, and second and third table is interconnected with the help of order ID. Am I correct?
Yeah.
By this way, all these 3 tables are interconnected with each other. Now, for giving the answer that I have asked you, do we need a single table only, or we need 2 tables, or we need 3 tables?
We need 3 tables because
No, we need 2 tables. See, why we need third table? Just tell me.
yeah, we need 2 table. I agree.
Now we
Because
need
order
2
amount
tables.
is second table.
Correct. Now, if we need 2 tables, then to join those 2 tables, which is customers and orders, what will be the join condition?
Customer ID.
Customer ID, which means now you know that you have joined 2 tables and now you are getting the data all together. Now, what kind of join will be there?
Inner join.
Correct. Now, if we will have an inner join, now next question is, if you have to take out top 5 customers on the basis of amount they spend. Now, again, I'm like considering this point, top 5 customers on the basis of amount they spend. And now in the last line, I have written one more thing. The customer must not have appeared more than once, which means the customer who has shopped from this complete place has not shopped again. Now, why I'm telling these 2 points again and again is, for example, you are a person. You have shopped something on Amazon in the month of January. Now, is there any case or situation that Amazon is telling you that you cannot order in month of January again? Tell me, if you have ordered once in Amazon in January, do you have any restriction that you cannot take anything from Amazon in that same month? Tell me, who will tell me this thing? The answer is no, we don't have any restriction. So for example, if we want to take out the total amount spent by single, like every person, if you want to take out for each person, like for example, if the person is Durgesh Yadav. Now Durgesh Yadav can appear 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, or n number of times. So at that point of time, all the amount for Durgesh will be summed up. But now, in this case, I am directly telling you must not appeared more than 1 time. Now you are only seeing the customers who have ordered single, like 1 time only. So now, how you will take out the person who has ordered only once? This is my question first. How will take out the person who has ordered only once?
We'll keep the count of order ID is equal to 1.
Count of order ID. Bro, order ID, count of order ID will be 100% always 1. Because for every order, you get a new order ID.
Sorry, I meant customer ID.
Correct. Correct. So we'll try to do this question first. So first we'll write select. Then we'll write from. We'll write table customers as C, join orders as O on C dot customer ID is equal to O dot customer ID. We have joined the things. Now, for every customer, we want the total order amount. So in group by, what will be there? Tell me.
Customer ID.
Customer ID. But for example, if we are only considering about the people who have ordered only once, do
Distinct.
we need any customer? See, okay, let me tell you again. For example, this is a tricky question. It's not an easy question. That's why I'm saying. For example, if I have written select customer ID, comma, count of customer ID. If I have written something like this, customer ID. Oh, who has given me this answer? Yeah, Prachi has given me the correct answer. So for example, I have written CNT. Now tell me if I have written something like this, because customer ID is present in both the tables, so we have to give the reference of the customer ID as well. So now, what will be the result of this query? Who will tell me the answer? The query that I have written right now, what will be the result of this query? Who will tell me? Please answer fast. I have shown you this thing in the last class when I was teaching you group by and having. Tell me what.
It will show the
Yeah.
customer ID and how many times it was repeated, I think.
Correct. So now you are able to see this customer ID 57081 has appeared 9 times. This 57082 has appeared 9 times. 57083 has appeared 13 times. And what you want? The people who appeared only once. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So now we will write, and now you know that for aggregate conditions, you have to use having. So having count of C dot customer ID is equal to what? 1.
1.
Is this thing clear to you? Now we also want their amount. So we'll write sum total order amount. Now you will say me why we are doing sum, because they have only appeared once, which means we don't need any sum. But the point is, if you have taken something in the select clause and if you have used one aggregation, if you have taken something in the select clause and you have used one aggregation, at that point of time, if you want any other thing, you cannot write something like this. But why I am using sum here is because even if I will use sum, the value will be single only. Am I correct? Yes or no? Even if I have used sum also, the value will not be duplicated. Value will be single value only, because the value is 1 only. For example, if I have only shopped once, which means I have shopped for 23 rupees. So now if I will do a sum on my name also, I will get the result as 23 only. Yes or no?
Yes.
Can we write like total order amount, comma, count of customer ID like that?
See, if you want to write something like that, then your answer will be wrong. Your answer will not be wrong, because see, answer can be different because there can be different. See, for example, if a person, no, the answer will be correct then also. Because if there is a single order only, then for a particular customer, there will be a single order.
Yeah, we don't need to do the sum now.
Yeah. Now, what we have to do in the last? And what we are missing here? If we have used total order amount in the select clause, do we have to include in group by also? Tell me. If I have used total order amount here, do we have to include it in the group by? The person who has told me this thing, total order amount, do we have to include it in
Yes.
group by?
Yes.
100% yes. Because every point of time, if you are using something in select clause and you are using aggregation also, then all the values except then aggregation will be in select clause. They will be in group by clause. Now, after this, do we have to write something else? Order by what? If you are top 5, what will be the order by case? Order by total amount. In which order?
Descending.
Correct. And now we are missing the date condition. So where comes before group by? So where date entered. So now in this question, why we are using customers table? We were using customers table only for this condition. Else, this question can be answered with order table only. We have used this table customers just because we have to use the date entered thing. So C dot date entered is greater than equal to 20210101. And now, as we have used total order amount descending, we want only top 5. So these are my top 5 customers. And in the end, I told you I only want their customer ID, which means I don't want these things. So this is my answer.
Lokesh, one doubt actually.
Yeah, please.
In the third line, why we have used the C dot customer ID is equal to O dot customer ID, the down condition.
Yeah, because this customer ID is the joining key, and this customer ID is present in both the tables. So we have to give a reference here. So first of all, we have given a customers table reference as C and orders table a reference as O. Why we have given this reference? Because we would want to write complete customers here. Customers.customer ID and orders.order ID. We want to make it small. That's why we are writing C.customer ID is equal to O.customer ID because we have given these references here.
Yeah, that I understood C dot O, that I understood.
Yeah.
What is the reason behind utilizing that both the customer ID and customer ID? C dot customer ID and O dot customer
Why
ID.
we are doing this thing? You're talking about this line?
Yeah, yes.
This is the join condition. If you are using join, we have to use the on condition on which column we want to join these two tables. And tables are joined with the help of matching columns or matching rows. That's why we are using this condition here.
Okay, yeah, got
You are
it.
joining something, you have to use. See, and for example, I will tell you one more thing today. If you are using an inner join, inner join can also be written like this, comma and where. This is also a way to write inner join. And we have to write and here. So this will also give you the same result. See, same result. So if you are doing inner join, you can do inner join like this. Customers table, comma orders table. And then in the join condition that you are writing with the help of on, you can write it with the help of where. Maturi Krishna, you can do this thing with the help of limit in MySQL Workbench, not in Microsoft SQL Server. Is this clear to all of you? Nice. So whenever you, so I will give you a complete sheet in which there will be join conditions based on this customer's data set only. And your task will be to complete that sheet 10 questions on joins, most probably by Tuesday. Because tomorrow I will teach you case when completely. And I can say you, if those 10 questions are solved by you with the help of joins, then you are good with joins. And see, joins is not a tough concept. You must be aware like when you have to use joins and what kind of joins, what is your use case. If you want everything from the left table, if you want everything, like for example, if you talk about customers and orders table, customers table is a table in which only the customers data will be there, those who are registered. And in orders table, there will be orders data. But you know that the customer who are registered on Amazon can only order on Amazon. So if somebody has asked you, I want all the order details, then you can do inner join also because order details will be present in orders table. But if somebody has asked you, I want all the customers data, whether he has ordered something or not ordered something. So at that point of time, what will be the answer? The answer will be customers table only because customer who has ordered or not ordered, we don't care. But for example, if we want to give the data, the total order amount is spent by all the customers. If question is like this, total order amount is spent by all the customers. Now, the person who is registered on the Amazon, for example, a person who is registered on Amazon, if he is not buying anything from Amazon, which means his data is not present in the orders table. Am I correct? Yes or no? If his data is not present in the orders table, then his total order amount will be what? Zero. But if somebody is asking you, tell me the total amount spent by all the customers. If you will do an inner join, you will end up with missing customers who have done a shopping worth nothing. But in real case scenario, if you have to give the answer, you have to take a left join on the customers table so that all the people who are not present in orders table get a value 0. That will be your correct answer. So this is a use case of left join. Is this clear to all of you? Nice. So that's all from my side.
Yeah, I have 2 questions.
Yeah, please ask your 2 questions.
Yeah, my question is that when you are applying only join condition in between the 2 tables,
Yeah.
is it treated as a inner join or
Inner join. Inner join only.
Inner join. And one more thing, one more question is, suppose we are applying join concept to merge with the 2 tables or more than 2 tables, whatever it
Yeah.
may be. Is it the same concept like the VLOOKUP, whatever we are using in Excel?
I will tell you. For example, let's change the scenario. Just give me a minute. Suppose we have joined 2 tables here. If we want to join the 3rd table, we will write join the 3rd table name, which is order details, and we'll give it a reference as OD, and we'll write a join condition on OD dot order ID is equal to O dot order ID. Now these 3 tables are joined. Is this clear? And today, for today class, I will give all of you the complete this file because I think like this is necessary for you. Joins SQL.
Are you going to share this file in the group, WhatsApp group?
Yeah, WhatsApp group only. That WhatsApp group in which all the students are part of batch.
Okay. Got it.
The people who have joined today's class from different groups, except from 20th April batch group. If you want this file, you have to ping me personally. But yeah, that's all from my side. Thanks everyone for joining. I hope I answered your questions, and that's all.